Prep Monday of 2024. Nutrition expert Seanna Thomas is back to help us sort of dine out and also save a little bit of money in the process, or not spend as much money, I suppose, is really the real.
Happy New Year,
So-
Seanna.
Happy New Year.
So great to have you back.
Great to
Thank
see you. So soup's on, I see.
Yes.
This is an interesting take on soup.
Yes, well, so when we're talking about the new year, everybody likes to talk about getting healthier and eating better and all of that stuff. But unfortunately, a lot of that comes with restriction, and we deprive ourselves, and we feel like that's the only way we can get healthy. So my approach is to add in instead of taking out.
Oh, I
so
like that.
here
I like
I'm
it.
showing you how we can add more in and still get all those benefits, extra nutrition, feel better, and maybe get some of those benefits
So
along
what
the
have
way.
we added here?
So here we're adding in more color. So you've heard about eating the rainbow. We all talk about it, but sometimes
Not
that
Skittles,
can be
though.
not Skittles, not
okay.
Skittles. But sometimes it can be really overwhelming to think, oh my God, there's so many different colors. What do I choose? So I tell people start with green and orange. And this soup is my orange soup. No actual oranges in it, but all the orange vegetables you have sitting in your pantry that you're not using. So we have carrots, we have sweet potato, we have squash in there. I put an orange pepper in there as well.
Oh, wow.
There's some
thick.
curry
Quite
powder,
thick.
turmeric. Yeah. And I mean, you can thin it out if you like soup a little bit thinner. But how we add our green in
kidding,
there,
just kidding.
God. How we add our green in there is we will ladle it, really hot soup, over some baby spinach. And what that does is wilt it. And
Okay.
you don't have to cook it in the soup.
Nice.
It just wilts the spinach, and it gives you that nice green and orange,
that.
some extra fiber, extra flavor. And it is so, so good.
I'm gonna put
and
the ladle back in.
flavorful.
I know
Oh,
it
yeah,
should-
yeah.
I'm
Go
going
right
to try
ahead.
some of this soup.
let's,
And
Yeah, and I make this soup all the time. And it doesn't matter what proportions of sweet potato to squash to carrots and whatever you have. It always turns out
my
good.
goodness.
Always
Oh,
turns
yeah.
out really flavorful,
This
really,
is
really great.
One of the
I like the spices in there.
Yeah. Best soup of 2024 so
Oh,
far.
well, thanks. Thank you. What is it, 8? January
On the 8th
8th?
day.
All right,
Yes,
so I'll try
exactly.
and beat myself.
It's really nice,
in the
though.
next
It is.
couple
It's
of
really
weeks.
The
delicious.
spices are so good. It's that perfect combination of all those
Thank
flavors
you.
together.
Yeah, a little onion, little garlic, right?
Is there
So-
baby spinach in there too?
Not in the ones you're
okay.
eating, but,
But
yeah, that's how you
for
can get that
the
extra
greens.
green. Yeah.
Okay, next up, I know you're very popular with these energy bites.
Yes.
And this one is definitely adding some fiber to your diet,
That's
right?
exactly it. So this is about adding in more fiber to your diet. And I know that, again, people are like, oh, how do I even do that? But it can be really simple. So what I say is add in these seeds, nuts and seeds in like these sweet and salty energy bites. So in here, I have flax meal, I have hemp hearts, and I have chia seeds. And these all contain protein, omega-3, healthy fats, and we have oats in here as
Oh,
well.
okay.
So the amount of fiber that you're getting from 2 or 3 of these in the afternoon is really going to help you, you know, up your quotient of
So
fiber
what's binding
during
it
the
all
day.
together then?
So we have peanut butter, we have honey in there.
okay.
There's some sunflower seeds, there's some sesame seeds as well. So I call these like bird seed bites, but they're also a little sweet, a little salty. There's some salt in there as well. So super, super delicious. Again, with like a coffee in the afternoon. You could have these for breakfast.
Wow,
They're
very flavorful.
yeah, so I love that sweet and salty combo, as you know, but having all of these seeds in there, because this is all in there.
Wow.
The one thing I will mention is if you're adding flax seeds, you do have to grind them up for your body to get those nutrients. Otherwise, they're just going to go directly through you.
Oh, really?
Still fiber, but not exactly what you're
Right,
looking
right.
for, right? We want to get all of that goodness as
Right.
well.
People think
Tasty.
pizza is a sin, but not when you make it with Greek yogurt.
Yeah, you know I had to have something with Greek
course you
yogurt
did.
today, of course. And this pizza dough is made with Greek yogurt. So the
What?
recipe is really simple. If you have self-rising flour at home, it's actually only 2 ingredients, but I don't. I don't know how many people have self-rising flour at home. So you just use flour, salt, baking powder, and Greek yogurt. That's it.
That's it.
4 ingredients.
Wow.
Mix it all together. Trust the proportions because it does come out a little shaggy at first, and you have to knead it a little
Right.
bit. But then you just put it on a pizza pan, put it in a very hot oven. You have to bake it a little bit before you put the toppings on.
Okay.
But all in all, this was in the oven for 10 minutes. 5
Nice.
before,
Right.
5 after.
And you
there
cook
you
it just
go.
on the parchment paper.
Yeah, I cook
Yeah.
it on parchment paper on a pizza pan or a baking sheet, whatever you've got.
Okay.
But really, really hot oven, like 475,
Nice.
500. And that's it.
And
Put
that
whatever
gives
toppings.
you the protein kind of,
Yeah,
right?
and you
More
guys can
protein.
try a slice
All right,
if you
Bill
want.
wants to sneak
hey,
in as
Bill
well.
wants to
The
let
sample
me
this.
eat.
Shauna, thank you so much for all of this.
Thank you so
My
much,
We will see you
Shauna.
back here for Meal Prep Monday, of course, next
course.
Monday
Yeah.
as well. We're back with more CB20 for breakfast after this, guy. Time for
Thank
pizza,
you.
guys.
Yes.
Nice.
Bill is just like, man.
Yeah, get right in there.